Average Player Reviews.
Welcome back to Average Player Reviews, where today we will be taking a look at Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. Marvel's Spider-Man is an action-adventure game developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment in 2018 as a PS4 exclusive. Based in the city of New York, you take on the role of, well, Spider-Man of course, so let's get into it. The visuals, well, considering it's a PS4 exclusive and unfortunately hasn't been made for the PC, the graphics on this game are really well done. The city looks great and busy, as you would expect, and the game itself runs really well. It's very smooth, pretty, and an absolute delight swinging around New York. There has been plenty of effort made to recreate the game version of the city, with a lot of minor details such as the parks and buildings, etc., getting a nice amount of attention here. It looks how you would expect a Spider-Man game to look, which for me was very pleasing. The audio sounds solid, nothing overly special, but I don't feel that was really required. The fights sound great, voices are quite well done, and the sounds of Spidey's web shooting from building to building has been implemented very well. There's no real dislikes here. Gameplay for me is, well, pretty much how I expected it to play. It sounds weird until you have a go yourself, but it just feels right and natural. The key bindings work and don't take long at all to pick up. For example, R2 held down will start the first web swing, letting go wherever along the swing you like and catching the next one by repressing and holding down R2. Dodging is done by circle, jumping is X, square is melee attack, and triangle is your web shooter as the bare basics. Combinations can be carried out to include a larger moveset, and you also have web shooter tools, which as you progress increases as you spend your perk points. The story is somewhat enjoyable. I didn't get right into following it, however the missions were quite fun and I felt purposeful to the overall gameplay. There's quite a lot of content here with such side quests as snapping photos of mapped out buildings, black cat stakeouts where you have to find a hidden cat at various locations, finding backpacks hidden throughout the city containing items from Spider-Man's life, helping Harry at Oscorp Labs by carrying out objectives, and also taking down enemy bases amongst a handful of other small side quests. The most enjoyable thing for me was taking out the enemy bases, as I just love the combat in Spider-Man. You feel very much in control, and pulling off the cool moves of Spidey is absolutely fantastic. The Spider-Man game for me isn't something I'm overly excited to go and play, in saying that when I do jump on I find it hard to turn it off and just want to take out one more lot of bad guys, or do one more side mission, or check off one more task to complete different areas of New York City. So I'd definitely say I enjoy being Spider-Man and have for the 40 to 50 hours I've put in. I don't think there's a great deal of replayability, but of course you can restart the game and look to bump the difficulty up as more of a challenge, or finish off collecting everything and carrying out all the side quests. In saying that, it is a game you can just continue roaming and running into randomly spawning enemies after the main story, which is only fun for a while, but overall, for a game offering quite a few hours of solid gameplay, it's definitely worth considering a purchase. On to the ratings, guys. Visuals for me are about an 8 considering it's a PS4 platform. Audio is nice at a 7. Gameplay feels natural, fun and rewarding, getting an 8.5. The enjoyment of this game is quite good. Very much enjoyed a few hours at a time of Spider-Man, 8 out of 10. Value, at the time of this video I have seen it at places like EB Games, still asking 100 Australian dollars. I don't believe this game is worthy of that price. I would happily purchase the game for $60 or less, so for me, considering the $100 price point, value is a 6. As mentioned before, you'll get at least 30 to 40 hours of fun from this title, and really is a title that could be enjoyed by just about anyone of any age. So I do recommend the game if you can find it for $60 or less. To wrap up this video, guys, Spider-Man for the PS4 is a very enjoyable title that is easy to pick up and play, offering plenty to see and do, which makes it a fantastic title for anyone wanting to be Spider-Man and stylishly taking out enemies. The game has a nice progression and I never really felt bored, as there is a nice balance of main missions, side quests and collectibles. There's also DLC if you want to continue the Spider-Man dream. So, if you see Spidey for around that $50 to $60 mark, I would highly recommend picking it up. I hope you have enjoyed this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.